Welcome one and all to another amazing night here in Tranquility.
We absolutely are in for a treat of a match here tonight, no question about it.
And the grenade from Pomku, eliminating everybody on the field.
Damage from something as well is going to be applied there to Death Blossom, and it's going to be huge, fighting three.
The double kill with the Bastion ulti? Alright, I see you guys.
For B-Well, look to find a stick there, finds the stick, they find two with it!
Those who find the picks will save the fight, and they don't really need to save what they've already won.
And Cam with the four-man punch off the map!
Experience tranquility.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Event Week here in Tranquility. It is time for the flagship event of this week. It is our Widowmaker 1v1 headshot-only tournament. I am Mr. Yeti. Joining me tonight on the analyst desk, well, as much analyzing as you can do of a Widow 1v1, I guess, is Bowsy. How are you doing, Bowsy?
I'm doing very well, Mr. Yeti, and I'm excited to see heads rolling on the floor as we get ready for our Widowmaker 1v1 tournament. The best of the best facing off to take the title of the best Widowmaker in Season 10, or at least theoretical title of best Widowmaker in Season 10, especially in the 1v1 standpoint.
Oh, exactly. It is our premier event of the week. It is the one that the most people want to win and the one that the most people sign up for. The most pressure on it as well. There's a ton of fun being had here tonight in this Widowmaker 1v1. We are excited for you to join us here for this event. Most importantly tonight, everything we do here is for Rise Above the Disorder. We are donating or raising money for Rise Above the Disorder, a fantastic organization who is fighting to make mental health care universal to and accessible to all. They're a great group, Bowsy.
Absolutely, they are a great group, and we're getting started here with the Harmony tier. Julian versus Husky to start off this matchup here. Already kicking off immediately and going right into the Widowmaker battles here, Yeti.
Julian and Husky. Julian from Eminence and Husky already taken down here. Going to get dropped by Julian there with the early pick. The first kill of the night tonight. Husky, I do believe, is... unfortunately, I don't have the team in front of me, and I apologize for that.
That is... Husky, I believe, is from Onigiri.
Husky is from Onigiri. Yes, thank you very much. So Husky representing Onigiri tonight, but Julian from Eminence going to get the early jump here on this matchup. Going to be watching here as, again, we are on Castillo all night following tradition of the Widowmaker 1v1, the most accessible map in for this type of game mode here. And here we go, both players right now playing it slow. The Widowmakers will be revealed at some point, and there's Husky with another pick. They do get revealed at some point about 45 seconds in, and then after 60 seconds, the point becomes unlocked. So stalling should be kept to a minimum. We should see a lot of headshots and a lot of fast-paced action.
Yeah, it's pretty much what we're going to be seeing here as we head into the next round, tied up here between Husky and Julian. Husky's going to be opting for that right side, a little bit more cover, but Julian's on the top right of your screen, right behind the camera person, and you know what? It's going to matter. Julian is going to be able to get the shot onto Husky and take the lead in the series 2-1.
And we already have our first donation of the night as well from Gios, donating $10 here on this one. Thank you very much, Gios, for the $10 donation. We're up to $765.20. Thank you all for your generous donations thus far. Let's keep those rolling in tonight. Here we go again with the next round. We see Julian sitting up against Husky here. Julian with the 2-1 lead, looking for that head, and we're going to see if Julian can extend that lead here. Going to take a headshot, drop to 20 health, but very close here. Going to play a little bit more conservative, turtle up, and what a headshot. Great response from Julian.
Very good response and good ability to just keep it going. Even though they were tagged in the head, it was not a fatal shot, and at the end of the day, they were able to rebound and get that point in their favor. So great job there from Julian as we head into round number 5 and see if Julian can bring us to match point.
Julianne looking to get to match point here on this one here. Again, first to 5, as Bowsy just said. Husky trying to get back into this and avoid going into a 4-1 hole. We're going to have a lot of fun here tonight. It's going to be a lot of Widowmakers, and there's only so much analysis you can really do on a Widowmaker 1v1, so you can kind of expect me and Bowsy to go, oh, okay.
Ooh.
That was a filthy shot there, Husky.
Yeah, missed the first one, but Julian wasn't able to react to the second one. Husky able to get a point in their favor here as now they head to round number 6. Husky trying to bring it back here against Julian as we head into the next round.
And here we go, Julianne right now looking to extend up the lead here, 3-2. Great spot right now to be in this matchup. And oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh
yeah,
no!
yeah, the ledge is a very important factor in these Widowmaker 1v1s. Don't be
you hate
like,
to see it.
if you're gonna fall off a ledge, you got to do it like Surefour, where you get the shot as you're falling off the ledge.
I have to say that was a mistake. That just happened.
That did happen.
Notice how they're all going to the building this side. Let's get away from the ledge side over to the building. And again, Husky with no fear gonna get the peak and go to match point.
Yeah, definitely want to stay away from that ledge now. Both of these players do. And now Husky at match point here as we enter round number 8. Julian needs to try to find this shot in order to bring us to a decider match 9 to determine the winner. But here we go. Husky needs 1 killed in order to get this win for their own. Julian needs 2.
Julianne looking to get in there, get the pick off right now, and try to extend this out to a sudden death match point here. Husky looking to finish it off and continue representing Onigiri in this tournament here. Husky looking in, going for the hook shot to the statue, not able to connect with that one. We see Julianne now. Looks like they might be going to high. Nope, they're going to take the peak, and they're going to pay the price as Husky is going to take this one 5-3.
Yeah, but it was Husky expected Julian to be grappling up to the high ground. That's why Husky was looking up there, but Julian just stayed on the low ground, and then it was pretty much just there. Husky hit the big shot, and now Julian gets the play of the match, though, so we'll be seeing the Widowmaker shot here from Julian. I believe this was the first kill of the match, so see right there, right through the arch, beautiful threading of the needle for Julian there, and you can tell these Widowmakers really are skilled in their sort of craft. Sometimes they mess up, but outside of that, they do a really good job of keeping themselves alive and getting those shots that they need.
That was a great job there from Husky getting back into that one. They were down at a 3-1 hole and managed to climb back into that one. So great job for Husky. Once again, guys, as a reminder, first of all, thank you first and foremost for everybody who is tuning in here tonight. I see about 60 people so far, hoping to pick this one up a little bit more and see how things go throughout the night. We're hoping to collect donations tonight for Rise Above the Disorder. Again, they are a great charity, providing mental health resources to those who cannot find them or afford them, with a strong focus on teenagers and young adults. Any donation is important, and every donation is helpful. So if you are able to make any donation whatsoever, please consider making one today. Type !donate in the chat, and you can go ahead and complete a donation there. And Bowsy, we have a lot of really awesome incentives in there.
Absolutely, you have amazing things. Like there are a bunch of plushes you can give out. Your incentive, for example, is getting a free Yeti mug, which you can't argue about that. That's a high quality mug for just for a donation.
You get a high quality Yeti mug from Mr. Yeti, and I really think that alone is pretty cool right there.
Yeah.
You can get a stuffed cat from Sneaky Kitten. That's right, Sneaky Kitten with the kitten plush, of course. Fitting. There's also some really cool wooden plaques that you can get with burnt-in logos and things like that. There's all sorts of really cool stuff available there. So if you're able to make a donation, you can get incentivized to do so. And there's some really cool things that we can offer there, including some custom-made artwork from Private Ryan. And there's Lixotech from Royal Throne taking on Gliscor here. Gliscor was the TXCXX 1v1 champion in the Discord tier, representing the Wild Cat Boys. And Lixotech, again, representing Royal Throne, is going to go up 1-0.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be interesting to see how Gliscor can take that skill that they learned from the TXCXX tournament and translate it to just Widowmaker and having to hit only headshots here against Lixotech, who's definitely going for a high ground approach, wants to be soaring into the air. Widowmaker says she always was beautiful in the air, so we'll see if Lixotech is able to use that toward his advantage. So far, nothing but whiffs on both sides. Both of these Widowmakers looking like stormtroopers right now. Until Lixotech hits the shot that gets them 2-0 so far in the series.
Lixotech again representing Royal Throne in this event with Gliscor from the Wildcat Boys. Lixotech with the early 2-0 lead, however, here as Gliscor trying to replicate those results from Monday's CXX tournament. But here we go to the next round. Gliscor looking to try to get back into it. The dangerous peak there, challenging each other very aggressively. They're not shy at all in taking those potentially risky peaks and trying to go at each other. So no fear whatsoever in either of these Widowmakers.
Yeah, Lixotech is definitely the more aggressive, I think, of the two. We've been seeing them get a lot of grapples in that flick, guaranteeing the 3rd point for Lixotech right now. That aggression is paying off so far in this match.
Absolutely right. Great work there from Lixotech. Now up 3-0 in this matchup over Gliscor. Gliscor going to need to rally back in a big way, much like Husky did in the last round, and that's not a way to do it. Lixotech finds yet another head and going up 4-0, looking for the 5-0 sweep very early here in this round.
Yeah, definitely be a very early sweep here in the night. We'll see if Lixotech is able to lock it down as they're looking for that final point and match point. Do they go for anything fancy? They just try to go straight forward, or they don't go for anything. Gliscor trying to make the reverse sweep happen. Already gets the 1st point on the board.
Gliscor back in this round here now with that 4-1, or so still down 4-1, but certainly not out of it is Gliscor. We've seen them pull off some pretty miraculous things in that TXCXX tournament. So Gliscor now looking to challenge Lixotech again. Lixotech aggressively going to the high ground. Gliscor looking for an opportunity to pop up. Perhaps you're going to use the hook shot to get back inside the building here. And just, again, playing very slow right now and trying to just kind of rotate around into an optimal position for them.
Yeah, it looks like Gliscor is looking for Lixotech, who's inside the bell house, but Gliscor might not know that. As now they look for each other. Now the points get unlocked, but Gliscor finds the headshot of Lixotech 2 seconds into that area unlock time.
Gliscor going now down 4-2 in this round. The reverse sweep is still on. They're going to keep giving it an effort here. Here we go again. Lixotech trying to close this one out and match point. Gliscor now starting to find a little bit of positive momentum. Headshot not going to connect there from Lixotech onto Gliscor. Gliscor waiting for the pop-up opportunity. Goes ahead and pops the hook shot there. Not able to find Gliscor there, however. I'm sorry, Lixotech. Lixotech now doing a hook shot of their own. They finally get eyes on each other. Shots going out and not connecting quite yet. Both players is right now just exchanging pot shots at each other. And really just kind of looking for that right angle to begin the duel. Lixotech goes up into the air, not able to find Gliscor that time. And again, this is just a nice, slow, plodding fight. And that's a great flick from Lixotech and Lixotech from Royal Throne will move on to the next round in a great performance. Some might see that as an upset with how Gliscor was in the TXCXX tournament. You have to figure that.
Yeah, definitely. Royal Throne taking out the win here, and definitely a good performance coming out there from both of those Widowmakers. Gliscor almost brought it back, was able to get those 2 points, but at the end of the day, it was, I mean, that was a shot right there from Gliscor, but at the end of the day, Lixotech was just able to get that final kill that they needed and be able to secure the victory in that match. Personally, I'm going to blame our next donation here. No offense, but the next donation is from McBoss, who said Glister clears on God. And then Gliscor lost immediately after I saw that donation. Yep. So congratulations, McBoss. You are subject to the caster curse as much as everybody else is.
McBoss, thank you very much for the $20 donation. We are now up to $785 for Rise Above the Disorder. We thank you all so much for your generosity in this charity drive. Again, any donation is appreciated. Please consider making a donation today. Even $1 would be enough to get you an incentive, as there is the $1 Twitter banner raffle being ran by Glitch from the Tranquility staff. Very accomplished graphic designer they are. Would be a really good opportunity for you to get some high quality Twitter art for your profile there. You can even make a Discord banner, or you can just have them make a little pretty picture. Whatever works for you, it really doesn't matter. It's a great opportunity nonetheless, but we're going to the Transcendence tier now, the top end of the list here, and we have a name that might be, it's probably not going to be recognized by a lot of the newcomers, but a lot of the old-timers are definitely going to recognize them, and that's Horus, formerly known as Peter 6G. Horus is the Season 2 Widowmaker 1v1 champion here in Tranquility.
Yeah, that was 8 seasons ago, and already Horus doing a good job starting off, getting that first kill here onto Dad. So we'll see if Horus is able to keep up the momentum here and try to get another Widowmaker 1v1 after an 8-season break of having the title. And already gets that headshot once again onto Dad, but it was not a lethal one, so Dad has an opportunity to come back. Horus just needs to land one simple headshot in order to tie it, and there you go. Horus 2-0 so far.
Horus taking the lead now, 2-0 over Dad. Dad is representing, I believe, Classified. So Dad versus Horus here. Horus, again, representing the Fleet Angels of the Transcendence tier as well. Timo, a lot of Tranquility bets there on that one. So nice to see some of the old timers here in Tranquility that some of us boomers are going to remember repping the old school here in Tranquility up against these newcomers. So good to see. Good to see.
Yeah, it definitely is good to see those veterans make a comeback. And already these two Widowmakers trying to style on one another, but it's Horus coming out on top. All the snazzy moves, just one clean shot with a flick, getting them a 3-0 lead in this series.
And that was a filthy one there from Horus. Now up 3-0 here. We did just get hey, I said $1 donation. We got a $1 donation. That's from SSS Forever. Thank you so much, SSS Forever. We definitely appreciate your generosity here tonight. I think I might have a little fun. Oh, that's Horus going up 4-0. What a shot from the low ground onto the high. That's a tough angle.
You underestimate my powers, says Horus.
All right. I think we might have a little challenge here. There's a lot of $1 donations that I like to see for people coming in and getting into that glitch banner raffle. So if you want to get in on that banner raffle right now, go onto the Tiltify. That's !donate. Donate $1. Again, $1 is all we're looking for. One measly dollar. For every dollar donated, I will consume one ghost pepper jelly bean. So if we get $30, I will take a handful of 30 ghost pepper jelly beans. And that's Horus now with a 5-0 sweep of Dad on that one.
Yeah, it might have been a little bit of tomfoolery there, but there is your first sweep of the night going to Horus. And already showing that their Widowmaker talents have not been reduced since Season 2, so we could very well see Horus take that championship, but there's still a lot of matches to play for the Transcendence tier, as well for the Harmony and Discord tier, so anything could happen as we continue on with our coverage of the Widowmaker 1v1s, but
that's
definitely so far, a fun night so far, even with 3 matches out of the way.
That's true. There's going to be a lot of these little donation incentives here tonight. Again, I have these ghost pepper jelly beans. I've already been eating them, and they're very painful. But if you donate, and again, I just want to see these $1 donations come through. You can do it way more if you really want to, but for every donation that comes through here of a minimum of $1 that comes through here in the next, let's say, by the end of the next match, or by the end of the next 2 matches, I will consume 1 jelly bean of this. I'll do more throughout the night as time goes on, but again, that's the incentive right now, is you do $1, you'll get 1 jelly bean, and I'll do, as many as it takes, but it's just 1 donation equals one jelly bean. If you donate $100, I'm not doing 100 jelly beans right now. We'll get to that later, guys. But again, $1 for me to hurt myself on stream, everybody. So if you want that, if you want to see this boomer in pain, go ahead, open up the wallets and make a donation to Rise Above the Disorder here today. We are at $786.20. And again, we're just looking for those $1 donations here. Next couple matches, by the end of that one, we'll go ahead and tally up how much pain I'm going to be in. And then I get to cast with a lot of burning in my mouth. Give me a good time.
You wouldn't be the first one to cast with a bunch of burning in your mouth, but still,
no.
That's the scary part. But
No.
I mean, hey, you know what? We saved the $100 for 100 jelly beans when we go to staff admin funds. We'll make that the case. You'll play Torbjorn, use ult, and then
I don't know that I have 100 of them. That's the problem that you're going to run into there.
We're gonna need
that I have 100 of them. But hey, I'd like to see at least 5 donos here. So if you could consider donating $1 right now, that would be appreciated. It's all we're looking for. But we're going to go back to the Harmony tier. We did see Julien take down Husky before, and now we go back in to that Harmony tier. We're looking at Snoop's 805 from Ragnarok Fenrir, I believe. Yes?
Ragnarok Freya.
Or Freya, pardon me, not Fenrir. That's an old team. And that's up against Phoenix from the Pew Pew Plunderers. So this is actually 2 players we saw in the TXCXX tournament take each other on, now playing in this one.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously we saw them face each other there, but Phoenix already coming out on top, I believe, for the second time. Yes, I kill on the Snoops to start off, and there's $1, Yeti, donated by McBoss. Get that first jelly bean in.
That's $1, one dono in. Looking for more donations here. And we go to the next round here. Phoenix again up 1-0, representing the Pew Pew Plunderers. And we go right now to see what's blah, blah. I can't even speak right now. I got distracted by something. Apparently my ADHD kicked in. But Snoop's gonna find the pick onto Phoenix and move it to 1-1.
Yep, tied up now between these two players. Is now it's gonna be interesting to see as we enter round 3. Obviously, these two players taking very different approach. It seems like Snoops is going for a little bit more of an aggressive angle. Phoenix, on the other hand, just trying to sit back, relax, and stay on that perch. But we'll see which one gets the better of it as the two meet up once again in the center. Snoops looking for that wide angle. Phoenix trying to get back onto the high ground after falling off. Or is looking to bait Snoops, and is going to be able to do just that from the low ground. Phoenix gets their second shot onto Snoops this match.
Great work there from Phoenix on that one. Now moving up 2-1 in this one. Looking to, again, first to 5, try to advance on, take on Husky in the next round from Onigiri. Phoenix quickly to the high ground here, trying to find Snoops, who's ducking it for cover in the low ground here, rotating around, trying to find a good angle to pick off Phoenix here in the bell tower. Shot taken, not going to connect with the head on that one. Snoops looking around for a new rotation here. Phoenix searching, not sure where Snoops has gone off to, but it looks like they heard a hook shot, not able to connect with a shot. However, we see Phoenix going aggressive, closing the gap here quickly, and that's a great shot from Phoenix at close range.
Definitely a close range shot and a good shot from Phoenix to be able to bring it 3-1 here. Definitely, close quarters are always the most interesting ones because you have to hit those flicks, and Phoenix was able to do so in that situation as we enter round number 5. And out of the spawn door, immediately, head on the ground, Phoenix set match points.
Phoenix with the very quick kill there onto Snoops. Now 4-1. Now up in this match, looking to close it out and advance onward into the next round. But Snoops trying to get back into it. A big mountain to climb here against Phoenix, who's certainly shown up to play in this matchup.
We have Snoops on the... Yep,
wow. Say goodbye.
Say
goodbye, says Phoenix to Snoops, finishing this one off, going up 5-1 in this matchup here. Very impressive run for Phoenix in this, moving on to take on Husky in the next round.
Yeah, definitely. Good effort coming there from Phoenix. We get to actually see what that shot entailed, because I don't think any of us anticipated that shot. Goes through the wide angle to the right, and see Snoops just standing there menacingly. But
standing there
menacingly. not menacing enough though to miss the shot.
Enough.
So
nope, not menacing enough. All right, we did pick up $1 donation so far. There's a lot of you out there watching, looking for just again $1 donations here in order to have me get spiced out here on the cast. So again, make it to $1 donation here if you are able to rise above the disorder here, guys. Just got another one here. Now we're up to 2 donations. This little mini drive here will last through the end of this match. So again, if you want to see me consume some spicy stuff, you got to get your donation in. You can donate anonymously if you like, but remember to click that banner raffle reward in the incentives when you click through, so you can get into that banner raffle that Glitch is putting on for us here. But here come the donations, and they're starting to roll through. We just got another donate. I think somebody might just be throwing in $1 at a time here, which is great for me. So great.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is great for you. You know, suffering is fun sometimes. But now we have our next match here between Aphex and Dobbin. Aphex representing the Cosmic Castaways, while Dobbin representing Culture here, is both trying to look for a good shot here. And Aphex already starts off very well with that jump shot straight from the garage. Gets the first kill in this match.
Aphex with a great kill there. Aphex definitely running in here as one of the favorites. The winner from the TXCXX tournament has had a very good season on the undefeated Cosmic Castaways. So a lot of expectations for Aphex going into this matchup. Definitely be interesting to see how they end up coming through in this tournament here, but got to be one of the favorites. Dobbin going to be going up against a very tough challenger here. Great shot attempt onto Aphex, not able to connect. However, Dobbin looking around, trying to find another angle to jump up and get on the attack, but Aphex is going to punish them, and that's going to be 2-0 in favor of Aphex.
Is it effects or affects? Because I've been saying affects, but if it's effects or effexus, then I'll change. Then I'll say the correct pronunciation here.
I believe it's effects, but I guess I could be wrong. But I'm gonna roll with it.
You know what? Fair enough. Pronunciation is difficult. English is
Exactly.
hard. Let's
Exactly.
abolish the English language. But
Yeah.
anyway, Aphex now up 2-0 on that low ground still gets the jump shot, and Dobbin misses their shot. Aphex able to get the shot, now up 3-0 over Dobbin.
Aphex now up 3-0 in this one as the $1 donations continue to roll in. Just $1 anonymous donations over and over and over again. I have a feeling I'm being trolled right now, but that's okay. If you're trolling and donating to Rise Above the Disorder, I do not care. But you're missing out on that banner raffle if you're donating anonymously, and that's your choice. So I'm just saying, if you want to get in on that, make sure you identify who you are and get in on that. But that's Aphex going up now. Or I'm sorry, Effects. Is it Aphex? I don't know. I'm just going with what makes sense at the time. Moving up 4-0 on this match.
Yeah, we could be putting the wrong putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable, but regardless
Indeed.
of which, as we head into this, Aphex currently at match point. Dobbin's just gonna sit and spawn, trying to bait out Aphex, trying to make it so they don't expect where they could be. Now going to this left side, Aphex knows that they're there. See if Dobbin's able to juke out, and will be able to. 16 health to their name. Dobbin's still in this.
Great shot there from Dobbin, trying to climb back into this one against Aphex. I'm keep screwing it up at this point. Up 4-1, however, in the matchup. Dobbin has a crazy mountain to climb, trying to get back into this. Dobbin moving to the high ground, gonna actually hook themselves back to the low ground here, trying to maybe find an opportunity to jump up, sneak up over, and get a quick headshot. But Aphex playing very cautiously right now, checking all angles. So we see Dobbin get aggressive here with the hook shot, trying to get another shot in on Aphex, but Aphex is going to hold on and take this one. There's the dub. There's the 5-1 win for Aphex on the Cosmic Castaways.
Yeah, definitely the Cosmic Castaway here in this matchup, being able to take the win. Good job there by Aphex to be able to get themselves into the next round of the Widowmaker 1v1s. And I mean, they definitely showing up, and especially this first one was the one that determined it all, straight off the garage door, as I mentioned, and right into the head of Dobbin. So great job there from Aphex to be able to move on to the next round here for the Discord tier Widowmaker 1v1 playoffs. So definitely, yeah, definitely a good one. I can tell you're having a little bit of fun over there, Mr. Yeti.
I'm counting. I have to count 9 of these things. And that's okay. Thank you very much for your guys' donations. There's 9 in here. You might have trouble kind of seeing them because it's a handful, but they're there. Just trust me on this one. Here's the.
Well, let me go back to cams to be able to see that. There they go. They're all in there, all in the mouth.
Unfortunately, some of these were black licorice.
Oh, God.
That's worse than the ghost pepper, honestly.
Yeah.
Man. Oh my God, black licorice is awful.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I do not want to imagine the spicy black licorice.
Oh my God, that's the worst. That is such a bad flavor combo. Oh my God. Here we go. BevCon 2 from the Colorado Carbon taking on Dan the Awe, representing. That's a great shot from Dan the Awe there, by the way. My goodness. Dan the Awe representing, I believe, Late Night Esports Makos, if I remember correctly. It could be wrong on
correct.
that, but I'm glad I checked. Oh, I'm in serious pain right now.
You need me to take over the casting here
Just
for a bit?
for a minute, if you could.
Absolutely. Now, Dan getting that first shot onto BevCon, now looking to try and get a second one. Tries to go up to the high ground, does miss the ledge a little bit. Might have bonked their head on there, but Bev to be able to take the high ground, it won't matter. However, Dan gets the shot right off of the statue in the center, and now Dan goes up 2-0 over BevCon here in this Widowmaker 1v1. So we enter round number 3.
Ow!
I don't know if you're doing a role play of what BevCon was saying after losing that match, or if the spice is getting to you.
The ghost pepper.
Anyway, the two Widowmakers once again facing off, and Dan once again coming out on top, 3-0. That time, both Widowmakers on the high ground. So we'll see how these two strategies mix up as we go along here, and how these two Widowmakers are going to adapt to the other person's strategy.
Fight.
I'm coming back, I think. Nope, not yet. Still spicy.
All right, well, I'll continue casting as BevCon now just walking around through the edgeway. No more grapples for Bethcon as Dan is just looking for them, expecting them to come out of that arch, but is fooled when they find out that Bethcon is not there. Bethcon on the high ground right on top of him does land a headshot, but it's not a fatal one. Dan going back up to the high ground and shoots right through the palm tree. That leaf has a hole in it, and so does Bethcon's head. Now Dan at currently match point, trying to get a sweep over Bethcon and move on to the next round of the Harmony Tier Widow 1v1 tournament.
Bethcon known for many things in Tranquility, the off-tank superiority, playing support this season for Colorado Carbon, also the community liaison admin for Tranquility as well. So a very involved member of the community, longtime member of the community, and fantastic support and tank player, but we have not seen much of the Bethcon Widowmaker here as they are down 4-0 in this match. They have a lot to come back from here against Dan the Awe, who's putting up quite the performance here, representing the late night esports Makos. Beth with a quick headshot there, gonna get Dan very low, looking for the next shot, and great shot there from the low ground is Beth onto Dan the Awe.
Yeah, definitely. Good shot there from Beth. Now trying to get that reverse sweep over Dan the Awe. It could be possible here as we head into round number 6. Dan the Awe still with the advantage 4-1, but Bethcon trying to come back and trying to move themselves into the semi-final round as the two meet up at the top. And Bethcon once again finds another headshot on the Dan.
Great shot there from Beth. Again, trying to close the gap here in this matchup. Down 4-2, reverse sweep is on order here for them. We'll see if they can come back. But Dan the Awe has shown a ton of Widowmaker comprehension here. So we will see what, and that's just it. Dan the Awe with the quick kill onto Beth, and that is over. Moving on is Dan the Awe representing late night esports Makos in a great performance.
Yeah, definitely a great performance coming out from Dan, but also a great performance coming out from Bethcon. Again, you mentioned support and tank, but definitely able to show up on the Widowmaker when it mattered, just wasn't able to keep it consistent. So great job there from Bethcon on the DPS. You know what else is a great job? The donation we recently got hitting us over $800 raised for Rise Above the Disorder. Thank you, Sneaky Kittens, for that $10 donation, hitting us over $800 raised so far this week during event week.
That was hot. That was really hot. If you want to see it happen again, continue making some donations. If we hit $1,000 tonight, I'm gonna do the level 1 of the Death Nut Challenge, which I haven't gotten to yet. We're doing that. I know it says on there we're doing it every $500 for donation goes, but if we get to every $1,000, I'm gonna go ahead and do some of this. So if you want to see me in more pain, let's get some donations going here, guys. That being said, I am in a great deal of pain right now, and but we're going to move on to our next round coming up here in the, I believe, the Discord tier next.
Correct.
It's going to be Ringer representing the Space Created up against Sparks from the SEAL Team Spuds. Both players, I believe, brand new to Tranquility this season, coming in and trying to make a name for themselves here in our flagship event of the Widowmaker 1v1. Man, I'm going through something right now.
You gotta drink milk. Milk gets rid of the milk.
Apparently,
gets rid of the spice better.
Apparently,
unless you're lactose intolerant, in which case, good luck. But,
yeah, I guess I'll die.
Yeah, yes, I'll die. Quick, order lactate. But no, but definitely. I mean, definitely two rookies coming into this season. Definitely going to be interesting to see which one can make a better name for themselves here and which one's going to be able to get a better run here in the Widowmaker 1v1s. Again, the winner moves on to the semifinals for the Widowmaker 1v1s in the Discord tier. So we very well could see that. I believe their next opponent is going to be an interesting one, depending on who it is. But regardless, heading into the match here between these two Widowmakers, Ringer and Sparks, heading on into the round of Castillo, trying to determine who's going to the semis.
Ringer right now against from Space Creative. We saw Ringer on Monday as well in the TXCXX tournament. Had a very good performance in that one. If my memory does serve me right. We see Sparks though, however, get an early edge here, going up 1-0 on Ringer, who got a little greedy, tried to close the gap, and was punished by Sparks on that one.
Yeah, Ringer going for a little bit too much of a Sunday stroll there and might have walked right into the bear trap that was Sparks' reticle. Now the two Widowmakers facing off once again. Ringer now taking the high ground approach. Wanted to stay on that high ground as Sparks takes the jump up as well. Ringer misses the shot, so does Sparks. First shot landed onto Ringer, but it's not a fatality. Now it is. The second shot lands onto the head of Ringer, and Sparks goes up 2-0 in the match.
Sparks up 2-0, looking for the win, representing SEAL Team Spuds here in this matchup. Ringer, of course, again, representing Space Created, trying to get back into this here. Gonna need to rattle off five headshots here in order to get back into it. Sorry, Sparks already up now 3-0 after another great headshot. Sparks getting very close here to closing this one out already.
And definitely Sparks doing really good so far as we head into the next round between these two players. Ringer needs to start stepping up a bit, or else this is going to be yet another good win here for another person. Might even see another sweep here. Sparks right now on the very high ground of Castillo. Ringer sees them up there, not jumping up yet. This is their first shot. Sparks shoots through the guardrail, but doesn't connect to the head. As now Ringer's on the opposing high ground. They shoot through that little building that you see, but Ringer comes out on top, shoots through the archway, threads the needle, and lands it right into Sparks' head to get their first point of the series.
Ringer with a great shot there in a very tight corridor. It seems like Ringer's strategy has oftentimes just been involving closing the gap and trying to play at a close range here. And we see them doing it again, pushing towards that middle ground almost immediately. Sparks trying to maintain a little bit of distance here, perhaps a little bit more confident with these long range shots. Ringer trying to close the gap. We see that often from maybe less experienced Widowmakers as they try to close the gap, get up close, maybe take away some of that edge that the longer range, more experienced Widowmakers may have. Sparks is going to take a headshot, but not quite go down to that. Ringer looking to finish them off, and they will. They're going to go up 3-2. Or sorry, Sparks is now up 3-2 in this round.
Yeah, definitely. Ringer starting to make that comeback here, trying to get that win over Sparks here as we head into round number 6. Again, it is 1st to 5, so no matter what, this next round cannot be the winner here, or whoever wins this round cannot win the match. So we'll see if Sparks is going to be able to get that shot and go to match point, or if Ringer is going to tie up the score. Sparks going for the high ground, just jumps up there a little bit, doesn't commit fully as Ringer is on the stairs right now. Ringer drops down and finds that close range headshot once more. The score is all evened up heading into round number 7.
What was once a 3-0 lead for Sparks has turned into a tie, and now we have a best-of-3 scenario between the two of these players as Sparks losing that 3-0 lead. Now going to try to get back into this here with Ringer, try to get some positive momentum going. Ringer definitely feeling some of that positive momentum going here as well. The headshot from the hook shot, Sparks did not see it happening and was a sitting duck there for Ringer. Who gets the headshot there and is now up with 4 straight unanswered shots.
Yeah, it's going to be up to Sparks to try and stop this momentum that Ringer has, as Ringer is now at match point, looking for the final shot to secure themselves into the semifinals. Sparks misses the opening shot, so does Ringer. As the two just circling right around the bell tower. Sparks goes back down to the low ground, but Ringer once again taking this aggressive positioning. Now Sparks goes for the jump shot. Both Widowmakers still missing shots. Ringer looking for the head, but ends up falling to the low ground here, which could be detrimental. Sparks looking for the Ringer's head, goes around the long way, meets him right in front of the face. Ringer looking for that close shot. It is back and forth, neck and neck between these two Widowmakers, but no shots have landed thus far.
Great.
25 seconds.
Great shots for both players trying to get back into it. Sparks going to eat a less full or not full charged one. It's going to be Sparks now very low, trying to get back into it, trying to find that full charge headshot and get back in, but it's going to be Ringer with 5 unanswered shots, 5 unanswered points, and the win to move into the semifinals, representing Space Created in that next round.
Definitely good job there from Ringer to be able to come back from a 3-point deficit and make their way into the semifinals round here for the Discord tier. Definitely a strong performance we're seeing from both of these Widowmakers once again, but Ringer just coming out on top when it matters. There was that thread the needle shot that Ringer was able to pull to be able to start that momentum train and get themselves into a good position to move them into the semifinals. As now, I mean, we're already pretty much halfway through the night almost here, Yeti. This has been a quick Widowmaker match.
We are getting very close to halfway through the night. I do believe our next round here is actually going to be back in the Transcendence tier as we take a look at Flowers and Pika Master here in this matchup. So should be a good one heading that direction here now. We saw Horus picking up the win in a sweep earlier against Dad from Classified. Horus representing the Fleet Angels is going to go up against Dragon from the Billings Boomers. That's going to be a very good matchup of a longtime Tranquility veterans. Dragon, formerly of Dirt, in Tranquility, has been around quite a few teams here and has settled in now with the Billings Boomers this season. That should be a very good one. But we have Flowers and Pika Master coming up in our next round, which should be a fantastic matchup between these two players. We do have, again, Flowers is representing Wyverns, and I'm trying to catch where Pika Master is. I believe Pika Master is. I am not finding them here right now.
We will find out in a second. I can
We
try
will
to.
find out in just a.
I don't think that they are from that team that our producers yelling into my ears, so I can try to look for.
Nope, but we
where they
will
are.
find that in just a moment here, unfortunately. But nonetheless, that being said, again, once again, everything tonight is for Rise Above the Disorder. If you'd be willing to make a donation, it'd be certainly appreciated. A fantastic charity. They provide mental health resources to those who cannot find them or cannot afford them, with a primary focus on young adults and teenagers in the gaming culture. Where every donation goes a long way, guys. We're trying to reach $4,000 this week. We'd be hoping that you'd be able to make a donation today to this awesome organization. You type !donate in the chat. Every donation helps. Every donation matters. And your donations also can be redeemed for some fantastic incentives as well as part of this charity drive. A lot of cool prizes are in there for making donations. And they're not prizes you have to enter drawings for, except for the banner raffle, which is $1. All these are just, if you pay that much in the donation, you claim the reward, it's yours. They're not raffles, they're not drawings. The rewards are just yours. So if you want to check that out, again, !donate in the chat. Gios just did that for you all. You can go ahead and click that link, go through the incentives there. Some really awesome incentives in there. Like I said, we have some awesome custom art from Private Ryan, who will make some burned out wooden plaques for you, as well as some acrylic light up lights with the logo of your choice from Tranquility. You can get your team logo on that. You can get really any logo. I'm sure Private Ryan will make it happen for you as well. So you can work with them on that. As part of that, there's awesome VOD reviews from extremely high level members of the community. There's all sorts of incentives regarding our content. There's plushies, there's mugs, there's pins, there's all sorts of things, guys. So if you'd be willing to make a donation, it would absolutely be appreciated. Again, you can hit !donate in the chat for that. But it looks like we might have an issue with the lobby here, from what I can tell. Not 100% sure as to what happens here. It does look like we have a forfeit from one of the players, unfortunately. Yep, it looks like somebody has unfortunately forfeited in this, and that is actually going to send us off into our that is actually going to send us off into halftime, it looks like, here for the night. So we're going to go ahead and zip it off to a 5-minute break here, guys, and we'll be coming back with more of our Widowmaker 1v1 tournament. So stay tuned. More action just around the corner. And while you're on the Welcome back, everybody, here to our Widowmaker 1v1 tournament here for Tranquility's event week. I am Mr. Yeti, once again joined by Bowsy. Here we are after halftime. We have a lot of great matches coming up here still tonight, and we do have, again, $803 raised for Rise Above the Disorder. Again, exclamation point, donate in the chat to make a donation. But our next round, we're going to head over to our next matchup here. It's going to be Laurer from MI7 taking on Brick Wall here in this one. Brick Wall is representing Paradise Lost here. Did I say Paradise? I meant Paradise Lost in this. So this is a matchup of two very high-ranking teams here in Tranquility, going at it and represented by these two hit scans. So this should be a very good one, Bowsy.
Yeah, this might be a preview of what we see as we enter stage number 2 as well. Both of these teams having to face off in stage number 2, so we could see an early version of the script. I'm kidding. But regardless of which, definitely will be an interesting match to see these two top Widowmakers face off, especially with Lore, who is considered probably one of the best hit scans right now in the Discord tier. We'll see if he's able to face off in the Widowmaker 1v1 game as we enter into this matchup very shortly.
Absolutely, it's good to be should be a very good one. We did just get one more donation here, $10 donation for McBoss on this one. Thank you so much for that. Another one here with the comment: Ringer the Dinger Singer clears one reverse sweep. All right. Thank you very much for your donation, McBoss. $10 to Rise Above the Disorder on this one. Again, $813 now raised for Rise Above the Disorder. So thank you again so much for your donations. We do have awesome events coming up here for the rest of the week. Again, on tomorrow, we have our Brawl Night here in Tranquility. Going to have Arissa jousting on a paintball and our Tranquility gun game as well, which should be a lot of fun. So be sure to tune in for that, and should be a really good one. And then again, on Friday, we also have the Staff Pug Night as well. You're going to want to tune in and catch the staff getting absolutely stomped here on stream. But again,
this is the year we win. We dominate this year.
No,
I
that
believe.
won't. It never happens. We say these things and they never do. So they just never ever do. So
sure,
here we are. Moving into our next round. Again, we are going to the Discord tier. I believe, Discord tier between Lore and Brick Wall. Waiting for the lobby to get going here. But Bowsy, we've had a fun week so far. We've raised a good amount of money so far, so we're thrilled to see that. No question about it here. We are right now just kind of waiting for the lobby to kick in and see how that goes. But Bowsy, a lot of good incentives still sitting there, as you've highlighted before. I think you have one up on the table here as well.
Yeah, especially for all those members who are here in Tranquility Gaming. I don't have a lot of Tranquility shirts for the Iris podcast, so I'm putting up for bidding. If you donate $25, your team could be a shirt that I buy and wear on the Iris podcast. Yes, I'd have to physically buy your shirt and I'd wear it on the Iris podcast for the remainder of season 10. It wouldn't be immediately week 7, but it would be eventually. So if you want your team represented on the Iris podcast, would be in the matters of me wearing your shirt, please donate to that $25 goal. We have two of those, I believe, are available right now. So we'll see how much we'll see if any of you decide to do that as we head into our match between Brickwall and Laura here in the Discord tier for Widowmaker 1v1s.
And we go Laura right now against Brickwall. Paradise Lost versus MI7, two of the top teams representing the diamond tier level in these tournaments. We've seen them competing against each other in several tournaments, and we get the pleasure of seeing them here again in this hit scan battle. Laura, a well-known member of this community and several other tournaments as well, always appears as one of the top DPS in those, and finished second, I believe, last season in the MVP race, and is already considered an MVP frontrunner this season. But it's going to be Brick Wall from Paradise Lost coming up early here with the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, definitely good shot there from Brickwall to be able to take the lead in this series. Trying to make an upset here up against one of the better players here in the Discord tier. So we'll see if they're able to keep the momentum going, as now Laura going toward that left side, going for the top canopy as Brickwall goes right up the stairs. Laura probably knows where Brickwall is, but that head is just ever so hidden out of the stairwell, but it doesn't matter. Laura goes up to the high ground himself and takes out Brickwall, evening up the score.
Great work there from Laura to tie this thing back up at 1. And now going into our next round here, Laura trying to get back into this one. I'm sorry, Laura trying to maybe extend out a little bit of a lead here against Brick Wall. Again, Paradise Lost versus MI7. Now, a lot of people might look at that and might see that could be a potential finals matchup as well. Again, 2 of the top teams in Discord tier so far this season. So probably won't be the last time we see MI7 and Paradise Lost staring at each other from across in a high-level situation, staring at each other from across the battlefield. But here we go right now. Laura and Brick Wall both playing on the low ground, just trying to find an angle where they can take a shot. Laura is the first one to go for the aggressive peek, not able to connect. A quick hook shot playing there, and there goes Laura with a great flick on the Brick Wall.
Yeah, definitely a lot more passive from both of the Widowmakers that match. Brick Wall was not willing to let their head out, and you can see exactly why, as Laura takes the lead in the series as we head into round number 4. See if Laura is able to extend that lead, or Brick Wall is going to be able to equalize. And we almost had an immediate determiner there, as both Widowmakers meet each other at the spawn rooms, but none of them connecting their shots.
No connection there on that one. Brick Wall trying to look for a high ground opportunity to get at Laura here, but both just playing, again, very conservative angles, not trying to not trying to peek too hard right now, because they do not want to get caught out with an aggressive shot by their opponent. Brick Wall again playing very conservative with Laura around the fountain. Brick Wall going to dodge that one, try to go high on that one with a hook shot, not able to find Laura there, however. And again, trying to focus on that fountain area is Laura playing a little bit closer, a little bit more aggressive, and it's going to pay off for them here as they move up 3-1 in this matchup.
Yeah, definitely. Laura able to play that statue area, which has 2 benefits. 1, you can try to scout out the enemy from every sort of angle. And 2, assuming the enemy doesn't hit your shots or you don't hit your shots, you're in the center when that point capture unlocks. So definitely a strong performance there. As Laura, wow. Yeah, that's not how you do a 360. 360 def is not what you're supposed to be doing. It's called 360 no scope, Laura.
Not quite the plan there, but hey, it happens. It happens.
It happens.
Thank you very much, by the way, Dan the Awe with a $20 donation. The comment, jelly bean. Maybe later. Maybe we'll get some jelly beans in. I'm trying to not die on cast today, but I appreciate the thought.
Please don't do it while I'm here,
yeah.
Please.
I
can only solo cast for so long.
I'm not planning on it, but it could theoretically happen. Laura going onto the high ground right now. We see Brick Wall just kind of looking for a hook shot angle, looking for a chance to get in there on Laura here. This is a great matchup. 2 very clearly accomplished hit scan players here taking on each other. Very tight angle right there taken by Laura, using the cactus to their advantage, but Brick Wall with a great shot taking down Laura there. What a shot.
Yeah, nature can only protect you so much, and unfortunately for Laura, a Brick Wall was a bird in the sky, ready to rain hellfire, and that was exactly what happened. Tied up once again between these 2 skillful Widowmakers. We'll see if Brick Wall is able to make that comeback and go to match point here, if Laura still has some gas left in the tank, as both Widowmakers just looking for each other right now. Laura, once again, taking these very passive angles, not one Widowmaker really willing to take an aggressive angle. Both just are waiting for the other Widowmaker to peek their head out in a spot that they wouldn't expect, and Laura almost gets the receiving end of that, and he actually does. Wow. Brick Wall with the horizontal grapple all the way across the map, gets that headshot, and now is at match point up against Laura.
Laura came in as one of the favorites, I believe, from a lot of perspectives, but now down 4-3, gonna have to run off 2 straight here. Brick Wall looking to pull this one off, and again, I feel like a lot of people would look at this and say, well, that's an upset for sure, with how well known Laura's hit scan prowess is. Brick Wall, newcomer to Tranquility this season, certainly showing up in a big way in this matchup as they head to the high ground here, trying to take down Laura in this first round matchup here in the Discord tier. Would be a great feather in the cap here for Brick Wall as well to pull off this win. We're looking right now to see the jump into the air there off that hook shot. Brick Wall gonna pop up as well, but neither able to find each other, as both again playing very conservative. That capture point is going to unlock in about 15 seconds though, so we're going to have to see some aggression here very soon. Both Widowmakers now revealed to each other, so no history or no mysteries between these 2. They know where each other are. They're going to play very conservative here, and we see Brick Wall making a run for the point. Laura's not going to the point. Laura can pay the price here in C9. Laura's going to C9. Laura C9.
No!
Oh no, and Paradise Lost wins off of the C9 by Lore. You hate to see that if you are an MI7 fan, but that's going to be Brick Wall moving on here with the upset over Lore. What a big win there for Brick Wall, and a very impressive one. With, again, like we said, that's a big feather in the cap right there. Because a very accomplished hit scan in the Discord tier, and they'll move on to take on Ringer from Space Created. And what a great series of matchups we have coming up left in the Discord tier, guys. Those are going to be some really, really, really good matchups.
Absolutely, some big bangers coming up in all of our matches, but definitely Brick Wall. Definitely, no one really expected that, I will say. I mean, now I think we're going to be paying a lot more attention to Brick Wall as we enter stage number 2. Could very well be a Roll Star candidate now after that Widowmaker performance, but it's going to come down to what they're able to do as we head now to the Transcendence tier, it seems. We're going to start off, it seems, with the semifinals over there, and you mentioned this matchup is going to be a big one. Dragon versus Horus.
Dragon versus Horus, two long timers here in Tranquility. A lot of excitement behind these two for sure. So we're excited to see what they bring forward here in this matchup. Again, Horus taking on. That's not how you hide chat. Mango Mike. Somebody just slash hide chat. Somebody help. Can you guys just type slash hide chat? Oh, okay. All right, cool. Anyways, Horus finds the kill there. We're getting. Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
All right.
Hey!
Yeah. Cheers for Mountain Mango Mike on that one. Good job there, but we got there eventually. Hey, honestly, cheers to our production team. They're incredible. Mountain Mango Mike have been a big help to this whole event week, and we certainly appreciate that. And obviously, Laggy, our Twitch director as well, our Twitch manager. We absolutely appreciate both you guys. You guys are awesome and are a backbone for the community. Dragon, this is the closest range Widowmaker fight, basically barrels to skulls here, but neither connected. They both get a little bit of distance on each other. Horus now on the high ground, moving to the low with Dragon hook-shotting around, missing with that headshot. Horus and Dragon playing so close together. This is some very close range headshot action. No SMGs in this one, no body shots. They have to connect with the head, and it's really hard to do at that close range.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Widowmaker's known for her ballet, but Horus and Dragon seem to be known for their tango right now. Just pretty much being right next to each other at all marks. Horus able to land one shot onto Dragon's head, but it was not a lethal one. Dragon currently sitting at 1 HP and makes the comeback, lands the bullet to the head, and ties up the series.
Very, very, very good job there from Dragon on that one, tying up the series right there. What a matchup! What a very strange and confusing round that was, but a round nonetheless. Very, very cool stuff from very cool stuff there from Dragon, pulling off that win. Very fun and entertaining matchup. I'm still kind of spinning about that. But Dragon gonna hook shot up over the high ground, not able to find Horus there. Horus gonna get very aggressive and push up here on an aggressive angle, holding the high ground over Dragon, who's gonna hook shot. But Horus, with a much quicker handling of that situation, gonna go through that one and take them down. Great work from Horus, going up 2-1.
Yeah, definitely. Good shot coming out there from Horus to get themselves up into the advantage here. As now the two Widowmakers once again coming out. Horus looks like they're taking the high ground with the stairs right by the bell tower. Dragon taking this inside market approach. Both Widowmakers still have yet to see each other. You can barely see the outline of Horus just trying to go right on top of Dragon, and will land the bullet right to the head as Dragon makes the leap up. Now 3-1 for Horus in this matchup.
Horus moving up 3-1 right now. Great start there, continuing that edge, trying to get to the final, see if they can secure their second Widowmaker 1v1 championship. And this would be the second one for Horus, spread apart by 8 seasons, which I think is just an amazing statistic when you think about it. But Horus right now trying to go for the dub here over Dragon, up 3-1 in this matchup. Dragon moving to the high ground, dropping low again. Trying to, again, play very conservative, not expose the head too much here. Horus, though, going with an aggressive angle on a Dragon who goes back up to the high ground here. Horus trying to find an edge and get back into this. Dragon dropping low now as Horus goes high. Both players playing very conservative in their angle taking here, trying to, again, keep their heads hidden as much as possible. Dragon with a quick flick over on that hook shot, but not able to connect with Horus, who's again now playing to the point and trying to use that point to their advantage, as Dragon's going to have to get aggressive out of that point. Widowmakers are revealed now with Horus taking a headshot. Dragon's going to get aggressive, go to the point, knowing they only have to take him down by maybe one, and now they're just Yep. Okay. Oh, they both go for the hook shot at once here. Horus nearly taken down by Dragon. That was an interesting one for sure there.
Yeah, nothing like a close quarters match, waiting until the timer goes out and then just having to stay on that point as much as possible. Beautiful grapple hook coming out from both Widowmakers, but it was Dragon hitting that most crucial shot as get out of the spawn room once again, and Horus makes sure Dragon doesn't even leave the spawn room and now goes to match point 4-2.
Horus with a great job there on that one, moving up 4-2, moving to match point in their effort to go to the finals in this one and try to repeat as a Widowmaker 1v1 champion. Gonna go to the high ground here, trying to find Dragon of the Billings Boomers up against Horus of the Fleet Angels in what has been a good matchup so far. Very exciting, very close quarters between both these players. The long range now being used by both players as well, with Dragon on the low ground using some of these walls to his advantage. Horus just observing, waiting, looking for the opportunity to strike. We see Dragon now rotating all the way around, looking to maybe hook shot up to the high ground and try to get an advantage on Horus, even for just a split second. Horus is going to drop down, go into the center, now going to hook shot around. We see Dragon hook shotting in. It's going to get aggressive here. Very close quarters between these two Widowmakers. And Dragon right now going to peek Horus and pay the price, as Horus from the Fleet Angels will move to the finals.
Yeah, definitely good performance from both of the Widowmakers there, but Horus coming out on top in that very close matchup, I think, between both of them. But yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see if Horus is going to be able to pull out their second Widowmaker 1v1 win, and this is how they did it. Right over the top, Dragon misses their shot, goes for the grapple. Horus goes right around the arch once again and meets the head of Dragon right then and there and takes the victory for their own. So now it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be meeting them in that Transcendence Tier Finals, but we'll see what our next match is going to be. If it's going to be the other Transcendence Tier Semi, or it's going to be one of those Harmony or Discord Tier matches.
Very good round there from Horus as they advance to the finals. Excited to get to our next one, though. That is going to be a Harmony tier matchup, I do believe, between Husky and Phoenix from this one. Husky, of course, representing Onigiri. Phoenix from the Big Bang Buccaneers. They'll try to be going to the finals here, with the winner taking on either Dan the Awe from the Late Night Esports Makos and Tyexer coming over from Luminous Foxes. So lots to play for here for these two as they continue to try to push to the finals here. But here we go, right off the bat. We see both these Widowmakers come out and
I cannot tell if it's the it's
okay.
It's
there
the
we go.
All
right,
I couldn't tell if it was the strategy of waiting, of like intentionally waiting, or if they were just not here. But yep, they're definitely here, getting that first shot on the Phoenix, and Husky already taking the lead early in the series.
Husky with a great shot there, getting up early in this matchup, trying to move on to the finals here, representing Onigiri. Great work there from Husky in this one, and Husky with another great shot onto Phoenix, who gets caught early, got in the door. That is just not a place you want to see that exposed, and Husky just going to punish them for that.
Yeah, definitely. So good job there from Husky to be able to take that as we're heading into next round here. Husky once again taking the aggressive approach, not able to get the one from the spawn door. Phoenix looking for theirs, but now both Widowmakers missing their shot here. Phoenix, doing the fake grapple strategy. Okay, I believe that's something I saw from Phoenix last season. Will act like they grapple up to one location, miss the spot, then grapple to an entirely different location to throw the enemy Widowmaker off. So we'll see if that works in the Phoenix's favor here. Husky goes for the jump, misses the shot here. Phoenix able to get the shot onto Husky as they bake into the archway. That's going to be Phoenix getting their first point of the series.
Great work there from Phoenix on that one, getting their first point, trying to climb back into this. Still down 2-1 though. Husky with the early advantage here with 3 points left in order to move on to the finals. Husky playing on this low ground here again, looking for Phoenix, who might try to hook shot up to the high ground. But again, Husky just kind of playing these very conservative angles, just playing very safe. Wants to take their time, but Husky, great job there catching Phoenix, who aggressively hook shot across the map, and they'll pay the price for that.
Yeah, that shot looking like something out of Duck Hunt right there. Husky just shooting Phoenix as they went horizontal across the screen. A beautiful shot from there, gonna put Husky up 3-1 here. But now Phoenix has to try to make some sort of comeback here. Looking for the shot into Husky. Sees them going up to the high ground, but hits the bell tower instead. Both Widowmakers now meeting each other face to face across the distance. But it's Husky coming out on top with the corner peak now at match point up against Phoenix.
Husky with a great shot there, trying to go to the finals with their next point here. Phoenix going to need to rattle off 4 straight in order to get back into this, but Husky getting real close to that finals right now.
And definitely, so we'll see what the move is going to be here. Phoenix looking toward the top, hasn't gotten the shot off yet. Husky, I believe, is just waiting in the spawn room, waiting for a little bit. As we go to the center, Phoenix sees the opportunity but misses. Gets a ping out. That could help a little bit to determine location, but Husky right now just hiding behind the fountain. Widowmaker's looking for the opportunity here. It's definitely looking close as they're both on either side of the arch. Husky looking for the aggression move, but ends up getting stopped with the momentum.
Phoenix not able to connect with any headshots. We see this close range battle. Husky just almost trolling Phoenix there, just taunting them with these close range, barely moving. Phoenix not able to connect with any shots there, however. 13 seconds left before that point unlocks. Husky getting aggressive onto the point here. They are within very close range of each other, and Husky going to pay the price for their hubris a little bit here, and now only up 4-2.
Sometimes that overconfidence can turn into cockiness, and that's exactly what it seems like happened there for Husky. Little bit too confident and cost themselves a point for it. It's not gonna matter. Shoots Phoenix right out of the gate and ends up moving on to the finals. There you go. Husky already rebounding after that match.
Husky very confident, obviously, after that win. They're going to move into the Harmony Tier finals, take on either Dan the Awe or Tyexer in that finals. Very, very good performance from Husky thus far. Got to be looked at as one of the top performers here tonight in this event. So great job, Husky, as we move on to our next matchup here. Before we get there, however, once again, everything tonight is for Rise Above the Disorder. We are collecting donations for this amazing charity. They provide mental health resources to people who cannot afford them or cannot locate them, with a primary focus on young adults and teenagers. A fantastic organization that we partnered with for the past several seasons. We're hoping you consider making a donation today to Rise Above the Disorder. You can hit !donate in the chat. There are some really cool incentives waiting for you if you make a donation here today. Lots of plushes, artwork, all sorts of things in there. Again, !donate in the chat to check that out. If you could please go ahead, click that link, scroll through those incentives. Something catches your eye. If you want to make a donation, it would absolutely be appreciated. Every little bit counts here, everyone. Everything you put forward counts. And even just a small donation of, $10 to $15 to even $20, I believe $20 alone is enough to help one person find the resources they need in order to get the mental health treatment that they need in order to find in order to escape some of those perhaps inner demons that come with tough mental health situations. So hoping you guys could help out. Again, !donate in the chat. Please consider making a donation today.
Absolutely. We love seeing those great causes here as we head into our next matchup here. Lixotech from Royal Throne versus Aphex or Effects, something like that, from the Cosmic Castaways. And already Aphex putting their name up on the board and getting that first point here. Actually, they might have gotten the second point. I believe there was a match played before we got in.
It was really, really good. That was the second point? Then we must have missed one, unfortunately. But Effects up now 2-0 over Lixotech. Lixotech representing Royal Throne, with Effects representing Cosmic Castaways in this matchup here. Effects came in as one of the favorites for certain after the performance of the TX-CXX tournament. Lixotech, a newcomer this season, in the GM of Royal Throne, trying to perhaps pull off a little bit of an upset here against Effects. That's going to be Lixotech picking up a kill, going now trailing 2-1.
Definitely Lixotech able to get that good kill there. I mean, they've definitely been a very good, they've definitely been a very strong candidate here. So we'll see if they're able to keep it up here as they go into this next matchup here. Apex looked like they wanted to go for that top grapple. Now going for the top grapple does not find Lixotech in the open though, as they were hiding inside of the clock tower or the bell tower. So we'll see if these Widowmakers are able to meet with each other right now. They're both just hiding behind walls. Lixotech misses the first shot, misses the second. Apex misses as well. Over the Widowmakers whipping until Apex doesn't. Finds Lixotech as they exit out of the bell tower. And now up 3-1.
3-1 now is Lixotech. I'm sorry, is effects over Lixotech. Lixotech gonna need to run off 4 straight here, or 4 more points to try to get back into this. With effects now confidently sitting only 2 points away from advancing to the Discord tier finals. Lixotech with a little bit of a mountain to climb here. They're on the high ground, searching for effects, who's gonna rotate around the bell tower base here, try to get into another position where they can hook shot up. The hook shot in from effects. Lixotech knows exactly where they are. They're going to aggressively hook shot, but not able to find any sort of shooting lane there is Lixotech. We see another hook shot in, trying to get up into the effects' face. Lixotech's going to eat a headshot, but not going to be killed just yet. Lixotech goes high, pops a quick headshot, turns around. Right now, both players sitting here looking for an opportunity to catch each other with 15 seconds left until we go into capture point territory. Lixotech going to jump down to the low ground, duck their head quickly, going to look for an opportunity to peek up, try to find Effects here, who's going to peel away from point and pay the price there, as Effects is able to find that. I'm sorry, as Lixotech is able to find that, and now down 3-2.
Yeah, definitely. Lixotech trying to make another comeback here up against Apex. We'll see if they're able to do exactly that as we head into round number 6. Lixotech right now staying on the low ground. Apex up to the high ground. Now they're pretty much trading places. Lixotech goes up to the high ground while Apex goes to the low ground. And once again, it's just trading places right now. When Apex is on high ground, well, Apex is winning. Gets that shot right onto Lixotech. And now at match point is Apex trying to go to the Discord tier finals.
Absolutely. We got another $10 donation from McBoss while that was going on. And again, looking for more donations for Rise Above the Disorder. Again, exclamation point donate. Tons of awesome incentives still out there to be claimed. We'll see Lixotech now going to the high ground, trying to crawl back into this. They need 3 points in a row to get back in, and it's just not going to happen. Effects going to take this one, representing Cosmic Castaways, and push into the Discord tier finals.
Yeah, definitely. Strong performance coming out there from Apex, going over to the Discord tier finals. A strong performance on that Widowmaker. But Lixotech did give them some competition, so we'll see if that plays into the Discord tier finals here, as this was the second shot that we saw. Apex gets that shot right onto Lixotech, and yes, it was confirmed. There was a point taken before that, so I mean, definitely still a strong performance coming out there from both Widowmakers. We'll see which one is going to be moving on to, or which one's going to be taking home that championship, or, you know, if Apex is going to be able to get it, or their opponent will. But we'll see what's going to happen as we continue our Widowmaker night with our next matchup coming up here soon.
Absolutely. Again, $10 donation from McBoss as well. Thank you so much, McBoss. Once again, we are collecting donations today for Rise Above the Disorder, guys. Do hope that you consider making a donation if you're tuning in. Even a single dollar can get you some of the incentives, as we have the banner available for $1, but lots of cool incentives on there. Again, exclamation point donate in the chat. Please consider making a donation today. Trying to run up those donations as quickly as we can here, as we're coming close to the end of our charity drive. And again, both players looks like they're agreeing to meet in the middle here. And well, okay, all right, they're taunting. Okay, all right. They go to the high ground away from each other. All right. And now we actually fight. Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair. I respect it. They bowed to each other, and now they go to it. I mean, I respect it, and that's fair. TyX are going to be taken very low on this one here by Dan the Awe, who is, again, representing Late Night Esports Makos against TyXer from the Luminous Foxes. So both teams here, both these teams, I believe, are Elim Pool teams. But that being said, neither of these two putting on an Elim Pool level performance, both bringing it tonight here in this one. Dan the Awe trying to get the kill here, but TyXer is going to close this one out and move up 1-0. Yeah,
definitely strong performance there from TyXer. And, you know, I like that little ritual of the bow. that's something that, you know, a lot of people will have a respect for, a very good level of respect between these two Widowmakers. We'll see if that respect continues on or if it's going to be more bloodshed facing between these two Widowmakers as we head into round number 2. Tiger goes for the high ground. Dan misses the initial shot, misses another shot onto them. Now Tiger making that long rotation. Dan going for the top angle. See which Widowmaker is able to get the better run here, as both of them looking for that opportunity to try and scope out the other. Dan hits a headshot, but it's not a headshot that they needed to win. They hit the headshot onto the statue.
You know, it's easy to get distracted. It's an easy target.
It is an easy target. You know, it's just standing there. It's not moving. Pretty much AFK. We might have to report it for gameplay sabotage. But both teams, both players right now still looking for each other. It's Dan right now on the point. Hyx are trying to take the high ground and trying to stop them, but Dan takes advantage from that and now ties up the score 1 apiece.
Dan the representing Late Night Esports Makos in this one. Going to go ahead and continue and move or take a point here. Do want to highlight, we just got a nice donation here, guys, from Sakana saying, don't forget to donate to Rise Above the Disorder and help people in need. Thank you so much for your generosity. $35 donation. We're up to $878.20. I agree. Thank you very much. Do not forget to make donations tonight. We absolutely appreciate the generosity here. Thank you so much for that donation. Moving on here, however, we have a 1-1 score, but it's Tyxer extending it to 2-1.
Yeah, definitely good shot there from Tyxer from the low ground, taking advantage of Dan's unawareness of the situation, and now going up in the series. So we'll see if it's going to be Dan tying it up here in round number 4, or Tyxer is going to finally start extending their lead past 1 point. Almost gets that shot out of Dan out of the spawn room, but not quite so, as the two Widowmakers just waiting for the other one to jump up, but neither one of them have committed to the grapple yet. As I say that, Dan commits to the grapple, goes up to the high ground, but Tyx are right there in that small room on the right side, just peeking out. It's just a waiting game right now. Which Widowmaker is going to be the first to flinch? Which one's going to be the first to make the move? Tyxer notices the move from Dan, but doesn't react in time. Going for the jump shot! Beautiful shot in the air. Tyxer extends that lead now to 2 points.
Tyxer with a great kill there onto Dan the now up by 2 in this one. 3-1, only 2 points needed to advance to the Harmony tier final, and that's Tyxer with a quick one, now up 4-1.
Make that 1 point to make it to the Harmony tier finals for Tyxer. Doing very well so far in this matchup, as now it is time to see if Dan can make a comeback here. 1 point to their name. They need to get 3 more to tie it up, 4 more to make it to the end. Tyxer needs 1 clean headshot, and I don't think shooting into a wall is going to be a good way to do that right now.
It's not ideal. Banging is not a thing here. This is not Valorant, but
yeah, not Valorant. You can't shoot through the wall as much as we would hope, or unless you play Hanzo. But Tyxer right now just looking for the opportunity here. Dan right there on the high ground. Tyxer missing their jump shot. Now on the low ground. Same thing with Dan. Dan knows where they are. Tyxer knows where Dan is. Now it's just a matter of who's gonna peek out their head first. Who's gonna take that risky shot as Tyxer on the high ground. Dan meeting them on that same high ground. Dan falling down. 15 seconds. Outlines are revealed. Which Widowmaker is going to be able to take that crucial shot, as Dan sends a little bit of a wave right now. It's just a matter of who's going to peek out of that archway first. So far, none of them being able to land the shots appropriately. Tyxer are going to start pushing onto the point. Same thing with Dan. Both Widowmakers right now on the point, trying to look for that final shot to secure themselves into the finals. Tyxer needs 1 shot. Dan needs to try and keep themselves alive in this series. Tyxer almost jumps off of the point, but has the progress on the control point. We'll see if they're able to do it, as now no shots still. These two Widowmakers are not hitting any sort of shots right now, Yeti.
They're just missing over and over again. Who's going to connect with the close range headshot first? And we're going to get down to it here. They're just still contesting the point. Both go for the hook shot here again. Dan the Odd trying to get back into this one. They got to rattle off 4 straight. They need to find a kill here now, and it's going to be Dan the Odd taking this one. And now down still 2-4, but that's a start. You got to find a way. If you're going to pull out this kind of reverse sweep type action here, you got to start by getting the first one. So Dan the Off far from out of it right now, but 4-2 for Tyxer looking at match point.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see if Dan is able to make that comeback as we head into round number 7. Dan already able to get another shot at the Tyxer. Dan is still in this game. very well could try to get that reverse sweep with that 1 point, the Shanghai reverse sweep, as some people may call it.
Yes, the Shanghai sweep. That is cannot rule that out here. But again, Dan the Awe trying to get back into this here. Tyexer in control still at 4-3. Shot there going through the lamppost, not able to connect. However, Dan the Awe going to go high here, trying to get around this building on the right side of the map. It is a very, 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 very tenuous. A lot of pressure right now on both these Widowmakers to find that headshot as we're getting close to the end of this match here. Tyexer tries to hook shot, but not able to connect with the ledge. Dan not able to connect with the head there onto Tyexer, who now drops to the low ground, dodges that headshot just barely, and that's another one. Dan the Awe was down 4-1, now tied 4-4, and I mean, we may all be in awe after this comeback if it actually happens. Tyexer's got to try to find a way to close it out now.
Yep, the first decider, round 9 of the night, to my calculation. We'll see if Dan the Awe is going to be able to make the reverse sweep, or if Tyexer is going to be able to regain their momentum when it matters the most. Both Widowmakers just eyeing each other right there. No shots connected from either one thus far, as they're both looking for the opportunity. Tyexer is turning on the helicopter mode, might be turning on the controller as well. But Dan lands a headshot. It's not fatal, however. It takes about half of Tyexer's health, so there still is opportunity here for Tyexer to win this. He doesn't know. Dan doesn't know. He doesn't know.
No, Dan the Awe had a chance to get back into it, but it's Tyexer from the Luminous Foxes who's going to close it out and catch Dan sleeping on the low ground. What a great play there from Tyexer, as they're going to move into the finals to take on Husky. So Luminous Foxes against Onigiri in that finals should be a very, very good one. But great job from Tyexer and a nice hook shot there.
Yeah, definitely a good hook shot there from Tyexer. At the end of the day, Dan was looking up at the sky, but his grave was down here. And at the end of the day, it was a good moment there to be able to take the win there for why am I blanking on names immediately right after?
Luminous Foxes?
Yes, Tyexer. Thank you.
Tyexer? Yes. It's been a night.
It's been a long night. What are we running at? An hour and 30 minutes here as we head into our next matchup here. But definitely been a fun night. And hey, we're still collecting donations for Rise Above the Disorder. Get that exclamation point donate in the chat and donate to Rise Above the Disorder. Let's try to hit $900 by the end of the night. Come on. We're almost there. Like what? $22 away? We can hit it.
We are almost there, guys. And again, tons of awesome incentives in there. Like we've highlighted before, some custom artwork is in there as well of choice. Some cool things in there for sure, including plushies, mugs, pins, some raffles for banners, things like that. All sorts of really cool things, guys. Get those donations in. Exclamation point donate in the chat. Opportunities to pick up some of those really awesome incentives. But again, we have a pretty cool matchup coming up here. Brick Wall, who upset Laurer in the last round from MI7, representing Paradise Lost, taking on Ringer from Space Created, who beat Sparks from the SEAL Team Spuds in the last round. Both these Widowmakers shown a lot here tonight, and both looking very, very strong coming into this matchup. So it is definitely going to be a good one between these two, as Brick Wall gonna start it off here on the red side, representing again Paradise Lost. Ringer representing Space Created. Both these teams very strong starts in the Discord tier as well, with both sitting near the top of the division. Both Ringer, though, and Brick Wall must be big parts of that for their teams. Right now, both players just looking for that shooting lane, trying to kind of feel each other out, get an idea of what styles of play that they're going to be facing here. The hook shot across from Brick Wall, not able to connect with Ringer. Ringer's going to go high here, try to close the gap a little bit with Brick Wall, who's trying to gain some distance here. And what a shot from Brick Wall onto Ringer. And Brick Wall is going to go up 1-0.
Yeah, Brick Wall does not hit the brick wall there. Able to get that shot right onto Ringer there and take the lead already. Early lead here for Brick Wall, but we've seen early leads head down very south very quickly. So we'll see if Brick Wall is able to keep that momentum forward as Ringer takes the stairs up to the high ground. Brick Wall looking for them as they head into that little hut. Ringer just taking the aggressive angle, but not using any of the grapples. Brick Wall uses their grapple in order to get here to the garage area right by that bopping radio set. Now Widowmakers both know where they are. Brickwall taking another grapple, trying to go through that over the roof shot, but ends up missing. Misses the flick as well. Capture point is now highlighted, not really unlocked just yet, as Ringer's going to take an immediate angle right onto the statue. Brickwall going to try to go for the aggression, but Ringer spots it out immediately and shoots them as they are moving forward. Now it's tied up.
Tied up at 1 here in this Discord tier semifinal between these two Widowmakers, both looking very strong so far. Ringer going to push out right away and get immediately headshot there by Brickwall, who now moves up 2-1 in this matchup.
Definitely good shot there from Brickwall, just immediately asserting the dominance after that lost round. Now going into this next one, trying to do it again, and will do it again. Brickwall trying to do an 80% speed run at this point for the Widowmaker 1v1 semifinals.
Great work there from, great work on that shot there. Fantastic looking shot, very quick out the gate there for Brickwall. Up 3-1 in this matchup. Brickwall now sitting in the driver's seat between these two players as they look to punch their ticket to that Discord tier final against Effects. But Ringer right now on the high ground, trying to find the angle, but it's going to be Brickwall with just another shot, lobbing bricks across Castillo and connecting with Ringer's head. Now up 4-1. So we're going to need to see a Shanghai sweep here from Ringer to get back into this.
Yeah, we'll definitely see if Ringer is able to do what Daniel was able to do. And as I'm speaking that, Brickwall says, yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
Nope.
Brickwall going to the finals here for the Discord tier. I mean, we got one heck of a show in the Discord tier now between two players. Is it Apex versus Brickwall, or is it Lixotech versus Brickwall?
It's Effects versus Brickwall.
Right.
That's going to be very, very good matchup there in Discord tier. Super excited to see that one. We're getting play of the game here. It's one of those quick ones for Brickwall, who just managed to catch them very, very quickly in these shots, but that's just great work from Brickwall, playing those very aggressive shooting angles, and it's paying off for them there on that one. Once again, we are here for Rise Above the Disorder tonight. We've raised $878.20. Looking for more donations. Hoping you consider making a donation tonight. ! Donate in the chat as we continue to try to raise money to help make universal mental health care a reality. Partnering with Rise Above the Disorder here. Again, $878 already raised. Hoping to get some more. There's some really awesome incentives available there on that. So again, ! Donate in the chat. Hoping you guys would be able to consider making a donation today. There are incentives for as little as $1 available on there. So every little bit counts and every little bit nets you something in return. So hoping you'd be considering making a donation here today.
Absolutely, you gotta love those, even those cheap donations, the ones that are $1, like that banner raffle. Again, all these proceeds go toward Rise Above the Disorder, so make sure that you get your donations in for event week as we're heading into our next match, the Transcendence tier semifinals, to determine who is going up against Horus in that finals matchup. So, gonna be one heck of a match we're gonna watch here, Mr. Yeti.
It's going to be a very good one between these two players, and it looks like one of the players, unfortunately, has not shown for their matchup and not responded to the calls. So, unfortunately, Nasir from Devil Dukes has forfeited their spot in the tournament, and we will be going on to our next matchup here, unfortunately. You hate to see that. I believe, it's disappointing to see, but it's just what ends up happening. So we're going to see Horus versus Flowers in that Discord tier in the Transcendence tier final. But now we have our 3 finals set. It's Horus and Flowers in the Transcendence tier. Discord tier is Effects versus Brickwall, and then Husky versus Tyexer in the Harmony tier. So some really good matchups coming up here in each division for these finals. Should be quite a bit of fun. Excited to get there here very quickly. But I know they're currently working on getting the lobby set up here for Husky and Tyexer. So we will continue to follow this one. Oh, and here we go. Actually, the team players are ready.
Yep, I saw the message that we were going in, and now we are for the Harmony tier Widowmaker 1v1 finals between Husky from Onigiri and Tyexer from the Luminous Foxes. Is right now Husky taking that aggressive angle Actually staying in the spawn room right now. Doesn't expect that Husky would be right there to their left, but now going to be going over to the left side. Or not their left, their right. Going over to the left side now is TyXer going through that covered area. Now going up to the high ground through the bridges. Thought Husky was there, but it might have just been a little bit of an illusion, as now see a Husky there on the other side of the guardrail. Goes back down to the low ground. Hides behind this archway. Both Widowmakers still looking for each other's head as Husky in the middle of the air, landing onto TyXer, getting the first point in these finals.
Husky taking the first point there. Again, first to 5 in these finals. Husky representing Onigiri, TyXer of Luminous Foxes. Husky looking to close this one out and take down this dub in this tournament. TyXer had a forfeit to get here, but doesn't matter. You still got to win the matches in front of you, and they've done a good job of that so far in this one. But it's going to be Husky connecting with another head and moving on, taking the 2-0 lead.
Yeah, definitely strong performance thus far from Husky. Now with that 2-0 lead, we'll see if TyXer is able to bounce back. We saw this before. TyXer was in a lead and then started losing a little bit, but then was able to get that crucial shot to lock their spot into the grand finals. So we'll see if they're able to do something like that again. But Husky shoots them right out of the air, in akin to duck hunt. And now 3-0 lead for Husky here in these Harmony tier finals.
Absolutely great work on that one. Great work on that one from Husky. Now extending that 3-0 lead, very close to connecting with another headshot there. We're both Widowmakers, but they do not do this one. TyXer is looking to close the gap here onto Husky, who just stands still, challenges TyXer, and just takes this one. That's a 4-0 lead now for Husky, and they're in a absolute control here of this round.
Yeah, Husky right now is the alpha male in this situation. Alpha trying to take that lead here and take over the Widowmaker 1v1 title for Harmony tier, and it's theirs! Husky from Onigiri takes home the Harmony tier Widowmaker 1v1 championship in a 5-0 sweep.
Great job there from Husky, a convincing, a dominant win here in the Harmony tier. Pardon me, in the Harmony tier finals. Great work on that one overall. Big win from Husky. Congratulations on your Widowmaker 1v1 tournament. Again, Husky representing Onigiri in this one, and a great job representing their team here, taking down the championship.
Yeah, definitely. Great championship won there by Husky, but we still have 2 more champions to crown here. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to be able to get that next, as we're going to head over to, I believe, the Discord tier next to determine who is the champion in that. Between, again, 2 strong candidates, Aphex or FX, Brick Wall, Cosmic Castaways versus Paradise Lost. See if Cosmic Castaways is able to win 2 events in a row, something that hasn't been heard of since the likes of, what team was it? Season 7, I believe.
Chief, who famously won every single event.
Yeah.
By the way, if you recall, other than I believe the Ana paintball, I believe they won every other event.
I believe it was 2v2 Elim round, actually, because
you might be right.
Yeah, because it was the last event, and they were unable to sweep that for.
That's right. That's right. Chief
that was the one they needed.
That's right. I remember that now. Chief just had the crazy run back there in season 7, picking up just win after win after win after win. So congratulations to, again, Husky one more time. We move now into our highly anticipated Discord tier final here between Effects and Brick Wall. Both these players have showed up in this tournament, with Lixotech Effects getting some big wins throughout the tournament here, taking down Dez early on, Dobbin from Culture, Lixotech from Royal Throne, and now looking to take on Brick Wall from Paradise Lost. Brick Wall with some big matches of their own that they've won here throughout the night tonight, taking down Coconut, Lore, and Ringer. So both these players have put out quite a strong performance in this event, and it all just comes down to this for both these teams. So we see Brick Wall now on the low ground, we see Effects on the high ground, just trying to find that moment of that single breath of an opportunity to be able to get a headshot for either of these players. Effects now going to side. Ooh, great shot there from in between the lamppost and the wall. Great work there from Effects.
Yeah, Brickwall did not see that one coming. Effects taking the lead here in this series as we head over to round number 2. Looking to try and extend that lead further. Brickwall takes that jump out, but he ends up going past the arch, but comes back for more. And Apex able to take advantage of it there. Now up 2-0 in this series so far.
Effects in control here early on with that 2-0 lead. Great work from them in this matchup as they look to claim that Discord tier title. Brickwall trying to stem the bleeding a little bit here and get back into this. A 2-0 deficit is definitely overcomable here, and we've already seen Brickwall play very, very well in these high pressure situations. So we look to them again to see how they can come back here. Again, high pressure, but Aphex just too strong. Ice in the veins there from Aphex, and they go ahead and move this one, move up 3-0 in this matchup.
Yeah, definitely a strong performance so far from Aphex, trying to send Brickwall home early. Brickwall may be a brick wall, but Aphex has a wrecking ball, and right now they're just demolishing that wall piece by piece. We'll see if they're able to break through as these matches continue. Aphex now looking for Brickwall. They're on the exact same plane right now, waiting for the other one to peek out. Aphex thinks that Brickwall's on the low ground, but as you can tell by the outline, not the case. Brickwall just tiptoeing forward, sees Aphex, misses the shot, hits the wall. That could be detrimental, as that was a pretty good shot opportunity that Brickwall had there. Aphex takes the jump shot. Brickwall misses that, but Aphex also misses their shot. Now it's a back and forth affair, and no shots connecting into either one as Aphex takes the jump shot, misses it as well. It's been all misses thus far this round. 17 seconds until that point unlocks. Outlines now revealed. Two Widowmakers looking to try and end it here. Brickwall trying to make the comeback. Aphex looking to go to match point as they see each other around the corner. Brickwall has the good advantage and also has that point presence, but Aphex now jumping over the top, goes for the 360, misses the shot as they both stand right on the other end of the statue. Aphex trying to peek out. Brickwall still in that scoped variant, just waiting for the moment that they can hit the shot onto Aphex, but they have been unable to do it. But as I say that, Brickwall bounces back, gets their first win of the round.
Brickwall with the big kill there, now only down 3-1 as they try to get back into this Discord tier finals. Widowmaker, Aphex though is firmly in control here with that lead, only needing 2 points now to secure that Discord tier championship. See them pulling the hook shot up to the high ground here, trying to, looks like, potentially close the gap here and play a very aggressive angle into Brickwall. We see them watching that corner very closely. Again, both playing conservative, neither really know where the other is. Brickwall though just got a sight on them. Oh, what a shot from Brickwall! The flick down to get Aphex on that was so insane.
Wow, that was probably the highlight of the night right there. That, I don't even think Brickwall could barely even see Aphex on their screen, but all of a sudden they just look down and oh, there you go, they're dead. And Aphex, however, entering back, gets that 4th point that they need. Now it's match point for Aphex, trying to get the championship for their own here as they lead 4-2 over Brickwall.
Brickwall is still in this match, but Aphex close to closing it out here. Needs one more headshot. Brickwall getting aggressive, looking for the early one, not able to connect. However, Aphex looking to get up into this one and close out this one. Hook shot up, not able to find Brickwall with that one. Brickwall playing on the inside here, trying to play at a conservative shot. We see them with that more horizontal hook shot again as they get, but neither player really knows where the other is. Brickwall going high, almost gets dinked there by Effects there on the, who was playing a very different angle than Brickwall expected. We see Aphex there taking another shot, not able to connect. Brickwall playing on the inside here, using the wall to their advantage. We see them peeking around the cactus there, just trying to find that pick. They know where each other are, but Aphex playing very cautiously, trying to get the pick off here. Widowmakers have been revealed as Aphex now in control of the point. We see the hook shot in by Brickwall. Aphex going high, and they're going to dance around it. The DPI is insane from these Widowmakers right now, as Aphex and Brickwall playing conservatively. We see capture point progress being taken by Brickwall here, but it's not going to matter as the head has been taken by Aphex, and they will win the Widowmaker 1v1 tournament.
Yeah, what a performance there from both of those Widowmakers. Extremely close between Aphex and Brickwall, but at the end of the day, it's Aphex from the Cosmic Castaways taking home the Discord tier championship. This is one of those crucial shots that helped them get exactly what they came for. Right off the grapple, straight into the head goes the bullet, and Aphex with that shot and many more, was able to take home the championship for their own. So congratulations, Apex, for taking home the Discord tier Widowmaker 1v1 title.
Congratulations to Effects on that one. A great run in the tournament. Also, Brick Wall, great run in the tournament as well. Both players definitely brought it here in this Widowmaker 1v1. We definitely appreciate you both being a part of it. Once again, guys, for the last time, I'm going to give the spiel here tonight. We are doing this event week not only to enjoy these fantastic tournaments, but mostly to raise money for Rise Above the Disorder, a great charity that is trying to make universal mental health care possible by providing payments to help cover mental health treatments, as well as resources for people to help find the mental health treatment that they do need. We're hoping that you guys would be considering making a donation today. !donate in the chat. Some really awesome incentives still on the table. We have plushes, we have some artwork, we have coffee mugs, we have pins, we have some awesome stuff sitting there, guys. So if you're able to consider making a donation, everything goes to this cause. Everything goes to Rise Above Disorder. So we hope you consider making a donation today. !donate in the chat. Bowsy just did it for you. You don't even have to type anything. Just click the button. Just click the button is all you got to do, guys. Love to see it to get to 900 bucks here before we end this match tonight. With that being said, it's going to be Flowers representing Wyverns versus Horus representing Fleet Angels. Again, Horus is your Widowmaker 1v1 champion from Season 2 of Tranquility. And they find the early kill here. Bowsy, a little bit of history lessons from Season 2 in Tranquility. This goes way back. This goes back over 4 years ago. Back then, we didn't have pools. We didn't have stages. We had a 16-team round robin. And it was absolutely crazy. The tournament was from gold to gold to masters. It was a wide-ranging tournament of all sorts of teams and all sorts of players. And it's the foundation of what we built on here today. And Horus was a big part of that, but Horus going to find that kill and leave a little dusting there for Flowers as they walk by and move up 2-0 in this match.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta love the improvement, the Tranquility scene, not just since season 2. We've been going all out. We now have 3 tiers, looking to add a 4th, going from gold all the way to the top of Masters in different divisions now. Horus as well. I mean, you mentioned having to go along right now. Horus playing the Transcendence tier after playing in that initial tier and looking to try and take home the Widowmaker 1v1 title once again after 8 whole seasons. That's about 4 years for those keeping track of time. Flowers, however, able to land one shot into the head. It's not fatal. Gets the second shot. Flowers puts their name onto the board and gets their first point of the match.
Flowers trying to establish themselves here. Got a little bit fortunate to advance where they did off of the backs of a forfeit, but certainly not taking that for granted, trying to put on as best of a performance here as possible against Horus here. Horus representing Fleet Angels in this one. Again, 2-1 is the lead for Horus. Flowers goes for the hook shot, not able to connect with Horus on this. Horus getting Flowers getting at a very aggressive angle, going to hook shot right up next to Horus and catch them there with a great headshot. Now 2-2 in this match.
Yeah, definitely starting to get close. Horus starting to feel the pressure, it seems. Flowers starting to really put up some contention here in this matchup as we head into round number 5. Horus needs to try to make a good shot here, but Flowers already with 2 back-to-back shots. We'll see if Horus is able to rebound here as we head into this next one. Widowmaker's missing their shot, but Horus peeks around the corner and able to get that shot, now taking back the lead for themselves, 3-2.
3-2 lead now for Horus. 2 points away from closing out their second Widowmaker 1v1 headshots only tournament win here in Tranquility. We see Flowers representing Wyverns getting aggressive here, but it's going to be dropped by Horus. Great shot from Horus on that. Now 1 point away from securing this championship.
1 point away from getting their second Widowmaker 1v1 championship. We'll see if Flowers has any responses to the situation here. Horus already lands a shot, but it's not fatal. Flowers left with 1 petal left to their name. Horus just needs to pluck off that last little petal to get themselves the championship. Flowers has the opportunity to come back, though. Goes for the grapple shot, misses it. Horus just looking to try and end it, but Flowers answers back. Hits Horus straight in the head, and now gets another point to their name.
Flowers back into this one after that great shot onto Horus. And Horus now only looting 4-3. So Flowers not out of this by any means. Horus looking to try to find a way to close this one out. Flowers with the hook shot, not able to connect onto Horus on that one. Horus now going to the high ground, looking around for Flowers, who's trying to peek up and get an angle. Again, Flowers taking another non-lethal headshot. And we see Horus finishing the job. And it's Horus from Fleet Angels taking this win and taking the Transcendence tier Widowmaker 1v1 headshots only tournament. Congratulations to Horus.
Yeah, Horus, great performance coming out from them. 4 years of waiting, and they once again take home the title for their own. Congratulations to Horus, and also a good performance from Flowers. This shot, it seemed like that Horus was under pressure, and at the end of the day, Horus was able to come back, but still a good effort from both of our Widowmakers here in this matchup to be able to put on an entertaining show. And what a good showing from all the Widowmakers we saw this night, putting on an amazing show for all of us as we raise money for Rise Above the Disorder.
It was a fantastic performance from all these teams and all these players. Congratulations to your winner, Husky, Affexus, and Horus tonight. All three put on a great show for all of us, and we really got a great show from several Widowmakers throughout the night tonight. As a reminder, everybody, we will be back tomorrow night for our Tranquility Brawl night, where we'll have on a paintball, gun game, and Orisa jousting on the docket. And then on Friday, of course, is the admin pug night, where you guys get an opportunity to absolutely destroy the staff in some Overwatch pugs. So we're hoping you guys will join us for that as we continue to try to raise money for Rise Above the Disorder. Thank you so much again for $878.20 in donations thus far. Shout outs to Mountain Mango Mike and also Laggy on production tonight, and of course Bowsy in the analyst desk. And hey, it's me. I'm Mr. Yeti. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight, and we will see you tomorrow.